Hello students, welcome back to Akshar IIT Foundation classes. I am your chemistry faculty S. Mohan. Students, in the ninth class, no? So ninth class we have started the organic chemistry, general organic chemistry, and we have completed 4 synopsis and we are in 5th synopsis. Even in the 5th synopsis also, we are discussing about the nomenclature of compounds containing functional group. In that we discussed already alcohols, ethers, aldehydes, ketones, carboxylic acids. Here we all discussed. So today let us discuss about the amines. Okay, amines and cyanides, isocyanides, and few examples of related to these compounds. Okay, so first let us see the amines. So students, amines. Amines. So amine is nothing but a which consists of NH2 group. Okay, functional group NH2. Okay, so NH2 group which consists, that is called as a amine. And when you give the name of the amines, okay, so how can we give? For example, see, nomenclature CH3 NH2. Okay, so here how many carbons are there? So nomenclature remains the same, students. Nomenclature remains same. Okay, what's the nomenclature consist of? Okay, one is root word. First one is what? Root word. Root word means what? How many carbons, number of carbon atoms. Okay, then primary suffix. Okay, that is alkene, alkene, alkynes. Then secondary suffix, that is a functional group, and so on, right? So now here how many carbons are there? 1. So one is what? Meth, right? It is what? Meth. And all single bonds are there. So ane. Okay, this is methane plus amine. Okay, this functional group is what? Amine. So here when we write this one, just E cut. So this is called methane amine. Okay, methane amine. So this is a methane amine. Okay, name of this substance is methane amine. For example, you see the next substance is given. Okay, CH2. Okay, CH3, CH2, NH2. Alright. So what's the name now? Now you see how many carbons are there. First root word. Root word is what? How many carbons are present in this chain. So here only 1 and 2. 2 carbons is what? Eth, right? Eth. Okay. And between these 2 single bonds is there. So that is ane, ethane. This is what? NH2. NH2 is amine. Okay. So amine. And when we combine this one, then what it becomes? Ethane amine. So the name of this one is ethane amine. Okay, clear? Now, can you try propane amine? Prop means what? 3 carbons. Okay. So propane amine. If 3 carbons are there, like a CH3, CH2, CH2, okay, NH2. Okay. So like this. Now see here, CH3, CH2, CH2, NH2. Okay. So here how many carbons are there? 1, 2, 3 carbons. So 3 is what? Pro. What it is? Pro. Right. And all single bonds are there. So propane plus what is the functional group here? NH2. NH2 is what? Amine. Right. So now what you do? Just on joining E cut here. So this is becomes propanamine. Right. So like this you can write the names. Okay. And these are called primary amines. What they are called? Primary amines. Why? Because amine is attached to the C. In these cases, this amine means nitrogen is attached to only 1 carbon. Other side 2 hydrogens are there. And here also you can see this is nitrogen. Here this side is attached to only 1 carbon. Actual structure of it will be, the structure will be like this, CH3. So CH3. Okay. And here NH2, right? NH2 like this. So this nitrogen is attached to only 1 carbon. Here also if you see CH3, okay, and CH2, okay, and here NH2, okay. So here amine, group, that is nitrogen, is attached to only one carbon. So if the amine functional group is attached to one carbon, then that is called a primary amine. So sometimes what happens, if the nitrogen can be attached to the two other carbons, or it may be attached to the three other carbons. Okay, how? Now let us see. Now check once. Okay, now for example, you see here now. So CH3 NH CH3, right? So here you see, students, here in the primary amine, for example, you see CH3 NH2 was there, right? Where? Here CH3 NH2. But here what happens, you see here in the NH2, okay, one hydrogen is removed. In the place of hydrogen, CH3 is attached, right? CH3 same, CH3, okay, CH3. And in NH2, so in one NH is there, in the place of one hydrogen, CH3 is attached. So here, now if you see the structure, how it would be, we can write like this: CH3, here nitrogen, and here CH3, okay, and here hydrogen. This is one hydrogen, right? So here this is our amine group N, and this nitrogen is attached to how many other carbons? Two other carbons. How many other carbons? Two other carbons. So such type of compounds are called okay, secondary amine. What this is called? Secondary. Okay, secondary amine. Is this clear? Okay, secondary amine. Then now what is the name of this one? What is the name of this one? So here, how many carbons are there? One carbon. One is what? Meth or methyl. Okay. And here also one carbon is there. So this is called methane. Right. And this functional group is called what? Amine. Right. So amine. The name of this one is methyl methane amine. Methyl methane amine. Clear? Very simple. So see here, methyl amine. So methyl methane amine. Methyl methane amine, right? So now you can give an example, one more example. Let's take like this. So see now, CH3, okay? So CH2, right? NH and CH3. Now what is the name of this one? See here. Now this is amine group. Now see on both the sides. This side, how many carbons are there? Two carbons. So two carbons is what? Ethyl. Okay, C2H5. So see, you can write like this also, two carbons. So C2, 3H3H2, that is H5. So C2H5 is called ethyl, right? Now here what is there? Amine. Here it is what? CH3, methane. Okay, so ethyl methane amine. Like this, we can give the name. But here in these two cases, if you see, here amine group is attached to two other carbons. So this is called secondary. Okay, these are called secondary amines. Similarly, tertiary amines also there. What are the tertiary amines? So here tertiary amines means what? Here you see CH3. See, on the primary amine, what we write like NH2 we have written. Okay, so the structure you see CH3 means what? Okay, CH3 and NH2. NH2 means what? You can put two hydrogens somewhere. Okay, so two hydrogens. For example, I'll keep like this. Okay, so this is the, if you write in the structure wise. Okay, now this is primary amine because nitrogen is attached to one carbon. But here one hydrogen is replaced by other carbon. Then what happens? The same structure, CH3. Okay, so CH3, this is nitrogen. This put same hydrogen like this, and in the place of hydrogen we are adding CH3. Okay, so like this. So this is called a secondary. Okay, till now we have given in short, how can we write CH3 NH CH3. Okay, so this structure is this one, CH3 NH CH3, CH3 NH CH3. Now here what we are doing in this one, now in the third side what we are doing, here this nitrogen, one hydrogen is, this hydrogen also we replace with amine. So here you see, for this hydrogen we are replaced with the CH3, and now this hydrogen also we replace with CH3. Then what happens here? C, okay, a nitrogen, and this is CH3. Okay, and here a hydrogen is there. This hydrogen also we are replacing with the CH3. Then it becomes what? If we write some little condensed form, how we can get? Okay, CH3, the nitrogen, again CH3, now here CH3. Okay, so here you see this is amine group, that is nitrogen, attached to how many carbons? 1, 2, 3 carbons, right? So this is called tertiary amine. So what is this? Tertiary amine. So like this total, how many types of amines are there? We can find 3 types of amines we can find. One is called primary amine, second one is called secondary amine, third one is called tertiary amine. In the primary amine, nitrogen is attached to nitrogen of amine attached to 1 carbon atom, and in the secondary amine, nitrogen is attached to 2 carbon atoms. In the tertiary amine, 1 nitrogen is attached to 3 other carbons, that's called tertiary amine. Clear? Right. Now, then come to the cyanides. Our next topic is what? Cyanides. Cyanide is also functional group which consists of CN. What it consists of? Just CN. Okay. And similarly, isocyanide is also there. Isocyanide. Isocyanide is nothing but here CN is there, no? It becomes NC. Okay, that's a NC. If carbon and nitrogen carbon, if they inversely reversed order, if they attach, okay, to any alkyl group, then they are called. See, if the cyanide CN is attached to the alkyl group, that's called cyanide. If NC is attached to the alkyl group, then this is called isocyanide. IUPAC name is what? Alkane nitrile. What it is? Alkane nitrile. Okay, nitrile. Right. And alkane isonitrile. What it is? Alkane isonitrile. So, if you see that example, let us see the example. So, see a simple example I will give here. For alkane nitrile, CH3Cn. CH3Cn. So, here alkane is attached to the, okay, alkane is attached to the cyanide group. Okay. So, how many carbons are there? 1, 2. See here, 1, 2 carbons. So, 2 carbons is what? Eth. Sorry, eth. And which bond is there between 2 carbons? Single bond, right? So, ane. Okay. Plus this group is called what? Nitrile. So, nitrile. The name of this one is okay, ethane nitrile. Ethane nitrile. So, like this you can write the name. Now, for isocyanide same, but you see here like this it will be same compound. We can see CH3. Here what is there? CN we are written. Instead of that, what we write? NC. What we write here? NC. So, there here for carbon, other carbon is attached. But here you see for carbon, ulta, that is NC. NC is attached, right? So, for this what we write? Iso. Okay. So, alkane. How many carbons are there? 2 carbons. That's called eth. Okay. And single bond, ane. And this is ulta attached. So, this is called isonitrile. Okay. Ethane isonitrile. So, in this way we can give the name to the functional group. Is this clear? So, these are the 8 different functional groups that are discussed in our material as of now. Clear? So, this all 8 we discussed since last 3 classes. So, 3 classes videos are very, very important. 3 classes. Okay. So, try to understand. See, nomenclature, students, nomenclature rules remains the same. Rules remains the same. Okay. That already rules were discussed in the previous synopsis. Only functional group we are adding. Okay. So, that remains the same. Now, here few examples. Let us practice so that you can understand here. Okay. So, with this we complete this chapter today. Now, here for example, you see rules of naming complex aliphatic compounds containing one functional group. So, for example, you see here the name is given one compound, let us see here CH3, CH2, CH2, CH, CH2, CH3 and CH2, OH. For example, this one compound is given. Now, you want to give the name to this one, right? So, I want to give the name longest chain we select. Okay, longest chain we select. See, this type of compounds many we have done, so you need not to worry. Okay, the same thing I am repeating. So, here longest chain. So, longest chain is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Like this, 6 are there. Okay, but if you see, okay, I'll count like this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 is what a hex, that's a bigger number. Okay, but here you see this longest chain, does it contain any functional group? No. So, here you can see a functional group is there. Okay, so here functional group is there, that is alcohol, OH, right? Now, what you have to do, if the functional group is there, then you have to take such a chain which consists of functional group. Okay, you have to select the chain which consists of functional group, and that functional group should get the least number. So, meaning is what? Instead of counting like this or like this, then what you do, you take this way. First carbon, second carbon, third carbon, fourth carbon, fifth carbon. So, total how many carbons are there? 5 carbons in this chain. So, write 5 carbons is what? A pent. And all single bonds are there? Ane. Okay. Plus this is functional group alcohol. So, all. Now, this is completed. Then what about this part, sir? You may ask. No, what is this part? So, this part acts like a substituent. Now, in this how many carbons are there? 2 carbons. 2 carbons is called ethyl. And these 2 carbons attached to which carbon? Second carbon, right? So, what you would write here as a prefix 2 ethyl pentane all. If you combine this one, so this becomes 2 ethyl pentanol. What it becomes? 2 ethyl pentanol. Clear? So, this is a way of giving the name to the carbon compounds consist of one functional group. Clear? Sure. And like this, one more 2-3 practice we. So, we practice today. Now, second one, it is given. See, here it is given like this. Second one, you see CH3, CH2, CH2, CH, CH2, CH3, CH2. It is given like this. I will continue like this. Anyhow, we can write. So, CH2OH. Now, here how can we give the name to this one? Okay. So, here also same like previous one. So, previous one, see here. Here how many were there? Like straight chain. But in the straight chain, no functional group. Functional group is what? Alcohol group is not there. So, we are taken the where the alcohol group is present. Now, here you can see here also 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Here also 6 are there. But how can we start? But this chain does not consist of functional group. So, your functional group alcohol, OH functional group is there. So, you have to start from here. 1, 2, 3. Okay, we see like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 carbons are there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 carbons are there. And here the functional group is there. So, this you have to consider. Now, we have to give 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So, 6. 6 means what? A hex. Okay. All single bonds ane. Plus here functional group alcohol all. Now, this is done. But now, we have one more branch is there. This branch how many? 2 carbons. So, that is ethyl C2H5 and this attached to which carbon? Third carbon. So, 3 ethyl. Okay. Now, if you combine what you will get? 3 ethyl. Okay. Hexane. Okay. This A remove. Add all. 3 ethyl hexanol. Okay. So, the name of this one is 3 ethyl hexanol. Clear? Right? So, this is about the naming of compounds. Right. Now, let's see some more examples. Okay. CH3, CH2, CH, CH2, CH3, and it is given COOH. So here also same students. This chain consists of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But in this 5, is there any functional group? No. Where is the functional group? Here it is the functional group. No? COOH. This is carboxylic acid. Okay. So you start counting from this chain. Okay. So now you give one number to this one, 2, 3, 4. So now what happens? In this chain, only 4 are there. So write 4 carbons is called what? Bute. Okay. All single bonds are there. N. And this is what? COH, carboxylic acid, oic acid. Right? But here for second carbon, here one more chain is there. So two carbons, 3 hydrogens called ethyl. So for which carbon? Second carbon. So 2 ethyl. Now join this one. So 2 ethyl butane, oic acid, So cut this one, oic acid. Okay. So like this, you can write the names. So practice the names like this, and and one more important. Here you can see the page number 66 in your material. Page number 66. Here, if now we discuss with one functional group. Okay. For example, if a carbon compound, if a carbon chain consists of 2 functional groups. Okay. Then from where we start? For example, here only one is there, so that's what we are starting from here instead of starting from here, instead of starting from here. If 2 functional groups are there, from where we have to start? For this, there is one priority table for functional groups is given. So this priority we have to follow. Okay. So now I think we practiced some related questions, but once again, so open the page number 68. Exercise we do now. Exercise we say the general formula of alcohol is. So alcohol is general formula of alcohol. What is that? CnH2n plus 1 OH. This is the general formula. Why? Because you don't know CH3OH, methanol. So one carbon, 3 hydrogens, 1, 2 ones are 2 plus 1, 3, like this. Okay. So the functional group, the general formula of alcohol is CnH2n OH, 2n plus 1 plus OH. So first option is the right answer. Okay. So open the practice sheet, page number 68. Second one carbon atom containing alcohol. One carbon atom containing alcohol. This is called methanol. One carbon is what? Methanol. Second one is the right answer. Third one, suffix for the carboxylic acid. Carboxylic acid, just now we discussed oic acid. Carboxylic acid is what? Oic acid. So third one is the third option. Fourth one, for suffix aldehyde functional group, what we use? Aldehyde. Al is called aldehyde. Okay. General formula is ester. Ester is COOR. So here it is second one. Okay. Second option is right answer. And IUPAC name of C triple bond N. C triple bond is nothing but a CN. CN is called the cyanide. Just now I told you, no? CN. So CN means what? Here that there will be a triple bond. If you write it in detail, so it will be like this. So this is called the cyanide. Okay. So option is the cyanide. Seventh one, functional group of alcohol. Just now we said functional group of alcohol is what? OH. OH is called alcohol. COH is called alcohol. Right. Eighth one, functional group of aldehyde is CHO. Okay. Functional group of carboxylic acid, again oic acid, COOH, first option. And functional group for ester is COOR. That is the third option. Okay. Now once exercise also you see, functional group of amide, that is CONH2. Option is third one. C present, means carbon group is present in ketones. Yes. Aldehydes. Yes. Carboxylic acids. Yes. In all carbon is there. So answer is all the above. Which of the following group is always represented by prefixes in the nomenclature? Prefix before. That is what? Amine, last we write. Cyanide, last we write. CHO, aldehyde we write last. Nitro. nitro, NO2, that we write as a prefix. So option is fourth option. IUPAC name of the methyl cyanide. Cyanide is called nitrile. Just now I told you, no? Cyanide is called nitrile. So what's the option here? Methyl cyanide is called methyl cyanide. Methyl cyanide is called ethane nitrile. Okay. This is CH3 methyl, CN is cyanide. But here while giving how many carbons are there? 2 carbons. So ethane nitrile. So answer is ethane nitrile. So option is second option. Right. Now fifth question. The suffixes for alcohols. Alcohol is OL. Aldehydes. Aldehyde is AL. Ketone. Ketone is ONE. One. According to IUPAC systems or respectively. Okay. Alcohols. So alcohol is OL. Alcohol is OL. Aldehyde is Al. And ketones is ON. This order should be there. So first option is what? N, no. All, Al, ketone, wrong. Al, all, ONE, right. Oh no. Fourth option. Fourth option is the right answer. Alcohol, aldehyde, ketone. Okay. So for fifth question, fourth option is the right answer. IUPAC name of CH2OH, CH2OH. Okay. So CH2OH, CH2OH. So this structure little we have to write like this. Okay. CH2OH, CH2OH. Okay. So here how many carbons are there? 2 carbons. 2 carbons is called what? Eth. Okay. So write eth. And between which bond is there? Single bond. Single bond means what? Ane. But here OH is called alcohol. Alcohol means what? All. How many alcohols are there? 2 alcohols. Where they are attached? For first carbon, second carbon. So what you would write now? So 1,2-diol. What you would write? 1,2-diol. So if you join this one, what happens? Ethane, you have to remove 1,2-diol. This is the name of that structure. Ethane 1,2-diol. So third option is the right answer. Okay, third option is the right answer. Actually, the third option E is given in your material. You need not write E. Okay. Now, seventh question you see, page number 70. Which of the following functional group has more preference than others in a polyfunctional compound? Just now I said you that. So see the preferential table. So in that among what is given CONH2. So fourth option is the right answer. Fourth option is right answer. The functional group present in acyl chlorides. Acyl chloride is what? COCl. So that is second option. The structural formula of aminomethane. Aminomethane. So aminomethane formula is what? Aminomethane. Okay. So NH2 is amine. Methane is CH3. Aminomethane means what? 2 methyne groups will be there. So CH3 taken twice NH. So option is second option. Sorry, third option. Next, the IUPAC name of next one. The IUPAC name of CH3 CHOH. So CHOH is given in the bracket, but I'll write OH like this. Okay, OH because to understand easily, and COOH. Right. So here now we start from here. So 1, 2, 3. 3 means what? Prop. Right? It's a prop. And single bonds are there. Ane. Okay. And this is carboxylic acid, oic acid, because COH carboxylic acid. But here for second one, here OH is there. So when second one OH is there, we can also call a hydroxy, or we can also call it all. So better to have a hydroxy. So this is hydroxy for which carbon? 1, 2, 3. So 2-hydroxy. Okay. So name of this one is 2-hydroxy E-cut, so propanoic acid. 2-hydroxy propanoic acid is there? Yes, is there. That is the second option. Okay. Now the last one is IUPAC name of the compound. This last one you say. Okay. So what is there? CH3, CH2, CH, COO, C2H5 and CH3. Okay. Now see students, now you try to give the name to this one. Okay. So try to give the name to this one. So how can you give the name? First, longest chain. Which is the longest chain? This is the longest chain. Right. So here COO, C2H5 is there. So for this functional group, there is C2H5. C2H5 is called what? Ethyl. What it is called? Ethyl. Right. Now, here if you start 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. So 4 is what? Butane. Okay. 4 is what? Butane. So write butanoate. Okay. And the butanate, first carbon, second carbon, third carbon, fourth carbon. For second carbon, methyl is there. So you can write here like this. Ethyl, butane. No, we can write like this also. Ethyl. Okay. And 2-methyl butanoate. Okay. So like this. So this is the nomenclature. So with this we stop today, exercise 1 and let explore completed. So your work is my task time. That my task time simple questions are there, practice level 1. Okay. So students, so with this the general organic chemistry is completed. Okay. So general organic chemistry, that's the first chapter. So don't think it is completed till here only. Okay. So here a lot of general organic chemistry will be there, that you will be learning in the again next classes in a higher standard. Okay, the continuation. But in the next topic, if you see the next chapter is isomerism. Isomerism is also related to the organic chemistry only. So there is a okay isomerism. This is the next topic. We start next topic in the next class. Okay. So but you keep on practicing organic chemistry. It's a very important chapter. It plays a very important role or key role in the JEE Mains and the advanced. Okay. So with this we stop.